You're listening to The Brett Davern Show, live daily on Adobe Radio.
I don't know. I don't want to yell at them. I don't want to yell at them. I don't want to start out Friday this way. I want to have a good day. But I feel like when we go on air, I'm going to have to say something to them, and I don't know if I really want to.
We're on.
What?
What do you want to say?
Oh, this is awkward.
What do you... Oh, no. You're not going to tell the Kim Kardashian story, are you?
No.
Or the Taylor Swift story?
You won't let me.
No, I won't.
No, I was going to talk about how Maddie put up a Twitter poll last night asking people how they've heard of the Brett Davern Show. And guess what has 0%?
What?
That they've recommended it to friends or that friends recommended it to them. 0%.
Wait, 0 people heard about our show because their friend told them, even though you start every single episode with
tell
tell
them
a friend
every
and
single
close
time,
it?
tell a friend about the show. So 74% they heard about it on our Twitter accounts. 23% they just stumbled across it on YouTube or whatever, which, by the way, that's awesome. Thank you. That 23%, that's cool. 0% their friends. 0%. Not one person out there was like, their friend came up to him and was like, hey, there's this super hot blonde guy with a great jawline and piercing blue eyes, and he's on the radio every morning.
Well, they wouldn't
you
know
should
that
check
if it was
out.
the radio. That's the problem. That's why the YouTube's blowing up, but why the radio isn't.
Oh, that's what it is. Anyway, Taylor Swift and I.
Never, Brett. It's the Brett Davern Show! Brought to you by Nice Guy Digital on Adobe Radio. And recorded live in beautiful North Hollywood, California. On today's episode, Presley Tennant is in studio to chat with us about her show on Sunday, her new single, and how great life is. And Mr. Marty Shannon himself is coming back to threaten my job.
Oh, boy.
Now let's get to the guy who's graduated high school 3 times.
That's me!
Your new best friend.
Yeah.
Brett Davern!
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for telling your friends and family about our program.
But not really, though.
If you want to shout out a friend, shout at us or with us, you can call the show toll-free 1-888-99-IDOBE. Today's the day someone's going to call. It's been a while.
It has.
Who's going to call today? The email for the show is bdsfans@idobe.com. If you want to join the conversation, you can text us. Just put that address, bdsfans@idobe.com, into your text messaging where you normally enter someone's phone number, compose your text, and press send. It ends up on this iPad that's sitting open in front of me, awaiting your text messages. Once again, that address is bdsfans@idobi.com. Today, prove that you are listening live by sending in a guitar emoji. There's got to be one.
Though there's a couple. There's an acoustic and an electric.
Let's go acoustic today. Unplugged Friday. We'll see how many people send that in. All right. Lots of show to get to today, but before we get to all of it, hello, boy wonder.
Hello, Brett Davern.
And Matadocious.
Hi, Brett.
And K.T. Le Claire.
It's National Chip and Dip Day.
Yes! Yes! I love it! Oh, yes.
I saw that
love
on
it.
Monday, and I got really excited for you for Friday.
I gotta tell you that, people might think I prepare for this show, but I do not. And I have no idea what the national holiday is every day. And part of the reason I come to work every weekday is just to find out the national holiday.
Yep.
And today is one I can really get behind.
You and the boy are definitely going to celebrate, I'm sure.
Oh, I love it. There is nothing he likes more than chips and salsa. He loves it. Oh, the boy and I. I get home after a long day's work, around 9:30 in the morning. And And I come through the door. Dad, I go sit on the counter, chips and salsa. And he just sits on the counter, his little feet dangling off, and he just chows down on some of that chips and salsa. Oh, he loves it. The spicier, the better, too. I love that.
It's a good
kid.
day.
Yeah. He loves it. Yep. His little feet dangling. Dad, chips and salsa are so good. Oh, I love chips and salsa. So good.
So cute.
Yeah. Turns 19 next month. Real proud of him. Real proud of that kid. All right. Fan Request Friday today. Hashtag Fan Request Friday. You can request songs anytime to the Brett Davern Show. Anytime you want. If it's Monday, you're like, hey, I just heard a song I like. I want to hear that on Friday. Just tweet it in. You can send it in whenever you want. All you got to do is put the artist's name, the song title, and hashtag Fan Request Friday. This is No Halos by The Ready Set, and it comes to us on Twitter from @ChantelNO5, which I means number 5.
Chantel
Yeah.
number 5.
But like Chanel number 5?
Yeah.
Clever!
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
Adobe Radio. Got something to say? Send Brett a text right now with iMessage. Text message bdsfans@adobe.com. You're listening to The Brett Davern Show.
Formal apology to the people. Apparently, there's not an acoustic guitar emoji. There's only an electric guitar emoji.
People are freaking out.
So please, if you're listening live, text in the electric guitar.
That ship
emoji.
has sailed. Don't even bother.
Well, there's no residual roulette today,
Katie.
so there's not even a prize.
She's taking the people down the acoustic guitar emoji path, and then how disappointed they are.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Oh, I hope people pulled over before they started looking for that, too. Well, yeah, they're supposed
maybe they're
to
not
anyway.
driving.
Well, hopefully not. All right, let's get off of that. Before we introduce Presley real quick, let me remind you that the Brett Davern Show is brought to you by Cake Bams. Cake Bams are rice cakes pretending to be cupcakes and cookies. They what they do over there at Cake Bams, guys.
Tell them.
Is they top organic brown rice cakes with cupcake and cookie flavors, ranging from vegan dark chocolate and sea salt to yummy birthday cake. All of the flavors are gluten-free, and Brett Davern Show listeners get free shipping plus 10% off of your order. Just visit cakebams.com. Enter the promo code BDS, as in Brett Davern Show, at checkout. Go right now. It's cakebams.com. That's CAKEBAMS.com. All right. Presley Tennant in studio. Good morning. You can pull it wherever you want.
Sounds
you
good.
relax. I'll do the microphone thing. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm really good. So you were kind of teaching me during the break now. You said something that I have never heard before, which is rare because I know everything. But I asked you where you're from, and your response was?
Norco, California.
Norco. Which I thought you meant Northern California, like NorCal, I think is I thought what you said. And so I was thinking, oh, okay, Northern California. And then I said, well, where is that exactly? And you said it's like 15 minutes north of Disneyland, which I was like, wait, that's south of here. So how is that Northern California? I got completely confused, which, as I said, rare for me because I'm so smart. But what is NorCal or Norco? What is this?
It is North Corona
Okay.
or Horsetown, USA.
Horsetown, USA. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm from
no.
Donkeytown, USA. Very different.
No, it's just the butt.
It's Jackass Town. Yeah, we'll say it. Do you ride horses? Did you grow up around horses?
Both my neighbors have horses.
Uh-huh.
I think we're probably like the only people in Norco who don't have horses.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You guys are the black sheep out there.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's a very, for people that don't live out here, or we have people that listen from France and England and all that, and not that they don't have horses there, but just when you're in Southern California, there's a lot of these communities that are built around horses and people that own horses, and there's like the rails next to the road so that
Yep.
right? Like these
The
like
horse
white
rails.
rails. Yeah, horse rails, yeah.
Yep.
That's the term I was looking for to describe the rails that have to do with horses. Yeah,
boy.
it's really interesting that these communities are set up for these, horse-loving people.
Yeah.
But you like horses but just don't own any?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Like I used to ride. Actually, let's be honest. I've only ridden them once.
Really?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then that was about it. I said, I'm done. I'm good.
Really?
good, yeah.
Not for you?
I'm on the
Yeah.
same team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not for me.
Yeah.
What is
They're
it?
not-
Too high? They're too high. You're too high off the ground when you're on them.
I don't know. I just wasn't a huge fan
Not
of it.
feeling it.
They're too
Yep.
strong and too nervous.
Yeah.
Like they're nervous, which makes me nervous, which then makes them nervous.
Yep.
It's a bad circle.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'm getting nervous just listening to you guys talk about it. Presley, so recording artist, musician, all of the above. Let's talk about your music. The Woods is a single that you have out right now, right? And there's a video on YouTube. And where else do you want people to find it, or how do you want people to check it out?
It's on iTunes, Spotify, basically any platform you can think of. It's all on there. I wrote it last year, but it was something that I wanted to perfect. So I just kept writing on it, and so yeah,
Yeah.
I released it. And I'm
Let's
really happy about it.
let's take a quick listen, and then we'll talk more about it. Let's listen to a couple seconds, or more than a couple seconds, but you know what I mean. We'll chat
Did you
about
write
it
the
in a second.
piano here? Wow.
So this is where I start. I gotta go so far down the hill, through the woods where the scary things are. I met this creature. He said, nice to meet ya. I said, I'm sorry, sir. Gotta get on my way before the day ends. Gotta find my way, a way to escape. Escape this figure to my happy place. It's where I'm going. I won't give up. No, I don't need luck. Following the path, sticking to the road. Into the woods is where I'll go. Now excuse me, sir, step out the way. Could talk to me later, but it's not today. Running in the woods, away from it all. Feel the hatred, so big, so small. Oh, turning back. I'm not holding on to that. Just me by myself, not a care in the world. Look all around, it's so misunderstood. Now I know I'm like Little Red Riding.
You sound great.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Wow,
Thank
that's
you.
awesome. And as we were going into it, there, Katie was asking about the piano. Tell us about that.
Well, so when I wrote this, it was on Christmas, and never really went on the piano or anything like that. So I looked online. I was just like, chords, how to do chords, how do I do anything?
Everything's out there now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you
so-
want to learn how to build a deck or play the piano? Go to YouTube.
No, and it was just I just found basic chords, and I changed it. And then me and my producer, we were collaborating on it, and he was like, what about this? This kind of sounds cool. And I was just like, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
So we just kind of went with it, and we grew with it.
Nice. Well, it sounds great.
you.
Tell us about the song though, as far as the subject matter, things like that. What's it about?
For me, the story of Little Red Riding Hood, how it's the wolf who Little Red Riding Hood is running from, per se. I wanted to put it to my own experience, but I wanted it to be also universal, so other people can relate to it in different situations. So, for me, mine was about just going for what I believed in, and so pushing through even if other people didn't agree with it. Just, I don't know, just pushing through it, making my own person.
So you're Red Riding Hood in this situation, in your story?
Yes.
And the wolf is what? Outside pressures, negative people, things like that?
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. Getting all allegorical with it.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm trying to think of nerdy Into the Woods lines right now. My brain it has nothing but Sondheim in it right now.
Me too.
Sometimes people leave you halfway through the wood. Anyway, yeah.
Presley's like, what?
She's
is
like,
that?
huh?
I'm not a nerd. What are you guys
come
talking
on,
about?
Into the Woods. It was a big movie a couple years ago,
It's
right?
true, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. James Corden, strangely enough, in that
Baker.
movie. Let's chat about. So you got a show coming up on Sunday, this Sunday, March 25th, at. I didn't write down the venue.
Avalon.
At the Avalon, right?
Yep.
Here in LA. It's part of the Rise Up tour, and this is like an all-star show as well. And it's kind of has to do with it has an anti-bullying message and things like that. Talk to us about that a little bit.
I feel like anti-bullying is something that's really important, and I know a lot of people get bullied
Sure.
throughout, especially me since I'm only 15, that luckily I haven't been able to really experience it like how others have, but I know the pressure that they're under. And so I feel like this is something that we really need to take a stand for, and I feel like this concert, I hope, empowers everyone who comes and hopes that they get the right message.
Yeah, spread a positive message,
Yeah.
message of change. I think it's one of those things that, like, especially with social media right now,
Yeah.
Even if you're not the target of the bullying, you see it all
Yeah.
the time. Even if you're not seeing it live and tangibly in front of you, you're seeing it online. You're seeing
Yeah.
it happen to other people. I think, it's something that we can all relate to and that we've all kind of dealt with, whether, like I said, whether you're the target or not. And so, this concert on Sunday that you're a part of and that there's other artists that are a part of is really trying to get across a message of, hey, this needs to stop.
Yeah.
Right? And let's all just take care of each other. I like that. I think that's really important. What's coming up next for you? Albums, tours? What's going on?
I'm planning on releasing an EP, which I'm super excited about.
Cool.
I have about 5 songs that I've written and recorded already. Actually, one of them just released to my iTunes, which is called
Ooh.
Untouchable and Stronger. It's like more of an empowerment song, but it's definitely a song that you can dance to and
Nice.
yeah, which I'm super excited about. So
I
yeah.
love that because that's the thing. It's like, songs with messages are great. Yeah. I don't want to when I watch a movie, when I listen to music, I don't want to just shut my brain off and just be purely entertained. I like a little bit of medicine, from time to time. But I like what you're saying. It's like, yeah, it has a message, but you can dance to it, and that's the give them a little bit of sugar with the medicine.
Yep.
And that's another musical theater reference for you. That's 2, if you're keeping track at home. That's a Mary Poppins reference. Cool. Let's do something with you. We do this with. I know we don't have much time with you here, but let's do something. Sorry, pardon my.
You doing the orange card?
Where's my?
It's underneath there.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. We do these lines of questioning with all of our guests here. Let's do it. Let's do it, and then we'll
let you enjoy the
another
rest
break.
of your Friday.
Let you get out of here and enjoy your Friday. Yeah. So I got 2 note cards, one in each hand.
Okay.
They each contain a different line of questioning, but you're going to determine which line of questioning I ask you because I'm going to put them behind my back and mix them up a bit, and then you just tell me right hand or left hand.
Okay. Let's go left hand.
The orange card. Katie, you were right. How'd you know?
I just happened to have a feeling.
That's crazy. So this one's just this or that. These are just rapid fire.
Okay.
All right? So close your eyes. Clear your mind. Don't worry. You're in a safe space.
I'm scared.
No, you're in it's a very safe space. All right. Here we go. This or that with Presley Tennant on the Brett Davern Show. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Beach house or mountain cabin?
Beach house.
Hugger or handshaker?
Hugger.
Thanksgiving or the 4th of July?
Thanksgiving.
That one always makes people pause. Suit or sweatpants?
Sweatpants.
Pearl Jam or Nirvana?
Nirvana.
Do you keep real butter in the cupboard, in the fridge, or leave it out on the counter?
In the fridge.
Yep,
She's like, what are you, a crazy person?
he
All
is.
right. Pajamas? Oh, no, never mind. Forget that one. Forget that one. Do you prefer fake Christmas trees or real Christmas trees?
Fake Christmas trees.
What?
Fake Christmas trees.
In Horsetown, USA?
Yes.
Oh,
Yep,
my
Presley and I are
goodness.
friends.
I
It's
know.
official.
That's the thing. That's actually what that line of questioning. That's all we determined from that.
Oh.
It's just
We get to decide who claims you.
Pretty much
So
what
Sounds
that is.
good.
yeah, girl.
I mean, we can still be friends. It's just that if you come over, I got the real tree. You're gonna have to put up with a real tree.
Hey, you just get the scents that smell like pine.
No,
And then you have to vacuum them up every day.
Yep.
See, that's the problem.
And also, don't worry. You come to my house, you have a little counter butter. You're fine. It's fine.
It's all right. I'll take the fridge
Everyone's
butter.
fine with butter on the counter. Presley, thanks for coming in and hanging out with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
It's our pleasure, and I really, I love the message that you're trying to spread out there. I do think that it's important. I think that with people and social media becoming sort of closer than ever, but also sort of more distant than ever, I think that we need to surround ourselves with positive things and positive people, and you're one of those people. Your Instagram is awesome.
Thank you.
Everyone go check it out. The Instagram is Presley Tennant, at Presley Tennant, which is PresleyTennant, right?
Yep.
Nailed it.
Whoop.
And also check out everything she's doing. YouTube. The single that you heard here is The Woods. The show is this Sunday, March 25th, at the Avalon. You can get tickets online. I'm sure you've been tweeting out links.
Her bio.
It's on
All
my
kinds of things.
Instagram
Oh, yeah.
bio.
Link in bio. Perfect. Check it out. It's the Rise Up Tour, everybody. Presley, thanks again.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Fan Request for Friday continues. This one comes to us from at Posy's Fingers. Oh, I think they're talking about the Teen Wolf.
The Tyler Posey.
That Posy?
I think so.
Posy's Fingers. People with these Twitter names, I tell you. All right, this one comes to us from Posy's Fingers. This is Lights Down Low by Max. Let's check it out.
Max. Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
You're listening to The Brett Davern Show with that other guy from that one show on MTV. Yeah, you know, Brett Davern on Adobe Radio.
Oh, dead air. Uh-oh. Katie hates dead air.
You love it.
Dead air because I'm sitting here chatting away like a chatty Chatterson with Marty Shannon, making his triumphant return to the Brett Davern Show.
Feels great.
I didn't ask.
Oh, all right. I figured you wanted to know.
We were just chatting during the break about going out tonight, going out and painting the town some kind of color.
Brown.
Yeah, and you're like, you want to
if
go to
it's
the woods?
wood.
And then you're like, it must be a woods kind of night because I said the woods here, but it's actually called the Oaks is the place where
Don't tell him where.
Now you're.
Don't tell him. Oh.
Oops.
the Oaks. It's in Studio City. It's off of Laurel Canyon.
Well, now we're not going there. Great. Just ruined it. And it's a karaoke bar. I was going to sing some karaoke.
Don't come to see us or I'll fight you.
Yeah, no cursing anymore on the show.
I was going to say effing fight you.
Oh, okay, that works.
Yeah.
You could say that. How you doing, bud?
Super. I told you.
It's
Great.
good to see you.
I'm glad to be here. The lights are so bright. And it's early. But this is all I could ever ask for
I
Friday
like
morning.
that you brought your own coffee mug.
I don't like to drink out of the S word you guys have here. S word cups you have here. And this-
So angry.
It's a rough part of town. I don't know if they wash their cups.
Hey, listen. This is the most beautiful part of North Hollywood there is.
Actually, do you guys use like styrofoam cups?
No, I use this guy.
Oh,
I got the
will
porcelain
you,
or the ceramic.
will you bring your cup from home?
No, this lives here at the studio, but it's a travel mug though. Katie's got her
Is that live
travel
here
thing.
too?
Yeah.
It does.
Well, yeah, we're here every day. I'm
Well,
not
they're
going to
not-
bring it back and forth. Do you take this thing in your car?
Yeah. What do you think I got it?
So wait, hold that up so that they can see it on
It's
YouTube.
pretty great, actually.
Wait, so that's just like a regular... Oh, God, it's got a cat on it. That's just a regular coffee mug.
Uh-huh.
How do you drive with that thing?
Oh, cup holders.
Carefully?
2018 cup holder technology.
That's crazy.
Yeah. They've actually started making them for mugs. It's crazy.
What? The cup holders?
Yeah.
Technology.
It's a wild ride. I'm so happy to be alive during this time.
I have to tell you and admit to everyone out there listening, and I'll show everybody the board on YouTube here. I wrote down a lot of things for Presley, and then for Marty, I just wrote Marty.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, what do you want to talk about?
Well, the reason I asked about cups,
Yep.
I brought this cup for a reason because I have a really important message today.
Oh. Okay.
We got to stop killing the planet.
Oh. Yeah. So use a reusable cup.
Yeah, I'm partly kidding because I didn't want to use a styrofoam cup,
Uh-huh.
but I'm partly not kidding. I stopped using straws.
Did you really?
Uh-huh.
Plastic straws?
Mhm.
Because Adrian Grenier told you to?
Not why.
You know he has a big thing.
Does he?
Does everyone know about this out there?
There's
Just straws?
Vinny Chase from Entourage, Adrian Grenier. I'm not really
French
sure
people,
how
they
we
can't
say
it.
they
I
can't
think.
spell anything.
Grenier.
Yeah, he...
I think when he's saving the planet, it's Grenier, but when he's acting, it's just Grenier.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
Grenier.
I don't know what
And
it
when
is.
he's trying to get a job, it's greener.
But his whole thing is stop using straws. That's like his
That's
big
a
thing.
specific thing.
It also
Yeah.
gives you wrinkles around the mouth.
What?
Oh, if you straw?
Yeah, because you're puckering.
The reason I don't like a straw is because no one
Boy
can.
Wonder's really concerned with that.
You can never look cool drinking out of a straw.
Never.
It's all true.
Never.
Nothing makes you look less tough if
Yeah.
you trying to look like a tough guy than drinking your Frappuccino with a straw.
I feel like you can do the like flirty straw thing, sort of like the like.
No.
Ooh, but like it doesn't look very.
Only a
you don't
girl.
Look, you don't look. Hey, Katie, it's 2018.
Excuse me, I can do that if I want to.
Excuse me, Katie.
I could turn you on in a Starbucks if I want.
Absolutely.
I'm going to find you a straw, and then I would like, after this song break, for you to both attempt to do that.
I could tie a straw and a knot with my tongue. That's what I meant to say.
A strung.
You put the whole straw into my mouth and it comes out a
Did
cherry.
you?
I happen to know where there are straws at the Adobe studio. I'm
did
going to
you-
find them.
Did you start doing that when you were on tour with Brad Paisley, or?
Actually, I have a funny story.
Okay. Wait, we'll tell it on the other side of the break. Okay. Wait, we gotta take a break, and then we'll talk about straws and Brad
We're
Paisley,
not talking about
and
Brad Paisley.
we'll figure out other things to talk about. Fan Request Friday continues. This one you can't start it yet, Katie, because it comes in right
know.
away. It comes in hot. This one comes to us from Jeremiah 17090031.
Sweet name, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah's our favorite.
Jeremiah is the man. He's a super fan of the show. And he sent in... you know what? I'm not even going to tell
It
you
needs
the
no
title
introduction.
and the artist, because if you don't know this, I don't want to know you.
Yep.
This is Jeremiah's song. Turn it up, Katie.
You can't touch this.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on Adobe Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
The Brett Davern Show's not only an awesome radio show, but you can watch episodes for free on YouTube. YouTube.com/The Brett Davern Show. Adobe Radio.
All right, pick up that straw. Pick up one of those straws. Look at YouTube or the camera or Katie or whatever, and show us some moves.
I want it directed
Show
towards
us
me,
some-
please.
What are you talking about?
I said no one can look cool with a straw, like trying to do something while drinking out of a straw, and you were like, "Oh, I can."
No, I agreed with you.
Oh,
Remember when I did that?
No.
And then you said it's 2018. Only girls can do that. And I
oh
was like,
yeah, that
"Excuse
was the
me."
thing. I think we both took offense to you.
Well, I'm saying I would like to see an example of your
Fine,
skills.
Fine.
All right. It's kind of fun and flirty. Oh, and singing
Yeah.
Beach Boys at the same time.
It's the Beach Boys that get me.
Wow.
Yep.
You know,
That was kind of fun and flirty.
yeah.
I like it.
Then I like to stick this in my pocket.
What's the story that you
I have
have?
a friend that chews straws on a regular basis, and he gets in trouble for it. He's addicted to McDonald's
Is he in
straws.
the 7th grade?
He's no.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, what is
He
that?
gets in trouble.
That's silly.
In trouble? Is he in the 7th
Yeah,
grade?
in trouble from who?
He's a basketball player, and so the NBA fines him like $25,000 every time he has a straw in his mouth.
Look at
What?
That was a long road for
Like
a
on the
humble brag.
sideline?
It was
Yeah,
a humble brag,
jeez.
yeah. Not on the sideline, on the
Put
court.
up your umbrellas. She's about to drop some names.
I did say a name.
Jeez.
I know who it is.
Brad Paisley.
No, he doesn't play basketball.
Wait, you said you have a story. Do you actually have a story, or is this
Of
going to be one of
course.
those things? All right, what is it?
Well, I wish you wouldn't have prompted me because my plan was to just slip the story in.
Okay.
And you wouldn't have.
It's a fine art to be
This
able to do
isn't
that.
about Brad Paisley.
Go ahead,
though.
my friend. Slip it in.
Did you guys just go to South by Southwest?
Yes.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was
Did you
great.
go to 6th Street?
Yes.
So this one time.
Oh, no. I can already tell.
No, I have a friend named Lee. Right?
Okay.
And
Is he really rad?
no, he's actually derelict. And he owes a lot of people money.
Uh-huh.
And my friend had to take him to court because he owed him so much money. And the other guy, my other friend, his name was Brad.
Okay, that's it. No, I'm stopping it. I'm stopping it. I can already. By the way, I can already tell when I said, "Do you have a story?" The look in your eye.
So
I knew where this was going.
The judge is like, "Here, I'm going to make this real simple for you guys.
Uh-huh.
Brad pays Lee, and and so I went on tour with Brad Paisley.
All right, that's enough. Do you find it as annoying as I do? Those Nationwide commercials where there's supposedly self-respecting musicians who are doing nothing but sitting around the studio and going like,
Nationwide.
You're waking up early, you go to school, everything's gonna be great, but you need insurance, or whatever that song is. And
Right.
Nationwide is on your side. And then they have that dumb smile at the end, like they're like so proud of themselves that they just did the Nationwide jingle. I hate it so much, and any musician I see on there, I will just not buy or support their stuff at all unless their name is Marty Shannon.
It's going to be Eddie Vedder.
I better not. Oh, yeah, right.
And
Can you
Brett's not
imagine?
going to know what to do. Yeah, right. Of course I can imagine that.
They wouldn't even let Eddie Vedder do it because you wouldn't be able to understand what insurance company he was talking
He'd
about.
also ruin the studio that they shoot it in, get drunk and throw something.
It's annoying. Are you annoyed by those commercials as much as I am?
I'm annoyed by a lot of other stuff, though. But no, not so bad there.
Really?
Yeah.
Even Peyton Manning
Well,
going like, come on, Brad. It's from the heart.
Well, Peyton had lobotomy done a few years back, so
Clearly.
he's all right.
Yeah.
You got to let everybody on TV, you know?
Marty.
Yeah.
Now, for those of you out there new to the show or whatever, or who don't know or who have been living under a rock and you listen to this show, Marty and I did the original podcast together. And then Marty decided he couldn't wake up this early every day, and so he's out doing rock star things. And but every once in a while gets the itch to come back, and every once in a while gets the itch to wake up early and come back and hang out with us.
Never get the itch to wake up early.
But now
Or come back.
In the meantime, though, on the show, we've gotten into quite a few ridiculous debates. And I need to get your opinion on these so that you can be on record on the show.
Sounds great.
Now, the first one, when we're talking about butter, real butter, a stick of real butter, not margarine, not, what is it called? Ghee, real butter.
What?
There's something called ghee. It's like vegans eat it. I don't know.
It's not a karate uniform?
No, I don't think so.
It is also that, yeah.
Yeah, both. Spelled differently, I think. Anyway,
GI.
here's the
Karate
point.
uniform. Okay, yeah.
Here's the point. When you got a real stick of butter,
Yep.
and you take it home from the store, do you leave it out on the
Goes
counter
in
or
the
put it in the
fridge,
fridge?
Brett.
It
It's-
does?
It's dairy.
I'm so disappointed in you right now.
It's dairy.
If it was ghee, it could stay on the counter.
Ugh.
Ghee doesn't have
Do
butter
you let
and
milk
milk in
just
it.
sit out on the counter?
Well, no. I'm not a crazy person.
Butter is just milk.
I
No,
can say
butter's
that
got
he
salt
does
in
let,
it.
I can say that he does let half and half sit on the counter.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Yuck.
that's just because I'm
Brett
lazy.
also lets curdled milk sit on the counter.
Well, that's when it's delicious. I like my
Butter
milk.
goes in the fridge, everyone.
I love my milk chewy.
Don't let this blonde a-hole convince you otherwise.
Oh, boy. All right. That's question number one.
Oh, we got more?
Oh, I got more.
Okay.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
I mean, technically yes, but no for the sake of everyone's mental health.
I agree. I say no.
I say yes.
Well, sandwiches are delicious and hot dogs are for dirty people. So,
So it makes sense.
yeah, sandwiches are the best food. And I know that sounds like a silly thing, but sandwiches are the best food.
I
It's
1,000%
the
agree with
greatest.
that.
The greatest.
I think you could probably put anything between two pieces of bread and I'd eat it.
Absolutely.
Except for a hot dog wiener, because those are for dirty people.
All right. Got that one out of the way. Is a Reese's peanut butter cup a candy bar?
I don't remember what side of the debate I fall on this.
Well,
just
you
tell
can
me right
decide
now, then.
Yeah, I think maybe it is.
What? Are you out of your mind?
If you melt it together, it's one.
Oh, yes, I know. If you melt it together, and
Which
if
I
I
do.
win the lottery, I'll be rich,
First
too.
of
I mean,
all,
whatever. Like,
melting two Reese's together is not the same as you winning the lottery.
well, all right, fine, but that's not how they come.
What if it's hot in the store? They do come like that.
If it's hot in the store and the packages are kept up like on their end so
You're
that they
in-
slide down
you're in
into
Beirut.
each other. And then someone comes along and accidentally steps on the package, and then I buy it.
Candy bar.
It's a candy bar with wax paper smashed
See,
into
guys,
it.
this is how we make our first steps toward agreement.
Yeah, man.
You just convince the other person
Yeah.
that the wildest possible outcome.
Is a possible outcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now you're really going to make me mad. I already know you're going to do it. You're going to make me so mad, but I'll just ask it anyway.
Right.
Real Christmas trees or fake Christmas trees?
I agree with you
Okay.
that real Christmas trees are great.
Oh, thank God we can still be friends.
But, you know,
But
in the effort to not use straws any longer,
Uh-huh.
I don't want to be chopping down trees, so you can just put them in your dumb little house.
Listen, first of all, real Christmas trees come from Christmas tree farms
So do a lot of
where
trees.
they plant new ones to replace the old ones, and
They
if you
also- jungles are also, you know, paper
no,
farms.
no.
And monkeys are collateral
No.
damage.
No.
Yeah, I want everyone to know that when you write on paper, you're drawing on the corpse of a monkey too. Or a leopard, probably. They just use these big chopping machines, and they look like that thing from Fern Gully. And it's
The
just
Lorax?
a giant
Gully.
metal teeth machine, and it just eats up the jungle, panthers and monkeys included.
That's what I'm doing when I have a real Christmas tree?
Yeah. Every
All right.
time you hang a bulb from one of those branches, a toucan cries.
I think that's in the movie It's a Wonderful Life, isn't it? Right at the
A
end?
toucan gets its wings.
Yeah.
You know what makes a bird fly?
What?
Its wings. You know why a balloon can't lift somebody off the ground?
Why?
The string would break.
Just, oh my
you're
God.
just giggling.
I
Any more
know.
questions?
it just makes me laugh so much.
What do you got about any more disagreements?
Well, I don't know. What else do we got? Do we got any other hot debates we
I
get
have a
into
new
on
one.
here?
I have a new one.
What's the new one?
Wait, put your microphone towards Maddie there. Yeah.
Is a Pop-Tart a ravioli?
What? No, a Pop-Tart. No. I will. No, this debate doesn't even need to get going. No, the same way a jelly donut is not a ravioli. It's a pastry. It's a confection. That's it.
Is a quesadilla just Chicago-style pizza?
Okay, wait.
Is a taco a gyro?
Yes.
Kind of.
That answer is yes. Here's the thing.
hard
There
shell.
can be a dessert ravioli. So a donut is not a
Well,
ravioli.
Pop-Tart's not a dessert.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Nah, it's a pastry.
It's a breakfast food, really.
And
Yeah.
a paste. No.
That's
Yeah.
what they tell me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Part
marketing,
of a well-balanced breakfast. By the way, hold on, side
It's the most
tangent.
sugary
Side
breakfast
tangent.
ever.
Kellogg.
When I was growing up, you're growing up, you watch cartoons, you see all the cereal commercials all the time, mixed in with the G.I. Joe commercials and the Barbie commercials and all that. But you got the cereal commercials. It always says part of a balanced breakfast. And then it shows the giant bowl of Frosted Flakes with eggs, with bacon,
Yeah.
with toast,
Orange
and with
juice.
fruit. It's like,
Who's
wait,
eating
the
all
bowl of cereal is part of the breakfast? To me, the bowl of cereal is breakfast.
that? Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Well,
Did
they-
that ever strike you guys as weird?
They just recently admitted that they got that food pyramid Way wrong.
Oh yeah.
Way wrong.
That the grains are at the bottom and the
loaves
biggest
of bread are part of a healthy
I know.
diet a day?
The meat is just like a tiny little corner at the top.
Oh.
Wait, Katie, right? Part of a balanced breakfast? Like, that's ridiculous, right?
It is Katie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, a Pop-Tart is definitely not a ravioli.
Well, that was a
Plus,
long tangent
raviolis
to come back to
raviolis
that.
Made the
got
same
sauce
way.
on it.
It's made the same way.
No, it's not
So
made
if
the
you
same
eat-
way.
Made the
If you
same way.
eat a little-
jelly donut is not in the same category at all.
Hey, don't you wave your pen
What
at
are
me.
you talking about jelly donuts for?
Because he did.
You did?
Yeah. I said if a Pop-Tart's a ravioli, then a jelly donut's a ravioli, but no, it's not.
No, it's you're right. It is not. A jelly donut is not a ravioli because it's dough and then you squeeze in the filling. But a Pop-Tart and a ravioli are made the same way.
I think that Kellogg's probably has a factory where the goo just gets squeezed in because it's probably faster.
I don't think that that's possible. I don't think that it could possibly be made that way.
It's 2018. Okay, we can put goo in lots of things without you seeing the
Yeah, it's
sweat.
true. Pastries are a spectrum.
No,
Pastries are on a spectrum.
you're both wrong about both things.
Pastries are a spectrum. I say it all the time.
It's that old cliche.
This lady, she's like, "Are you in line for pastries or food?" And I say, "Pastries are a spectrum."
Yeah, pastries can be whatever they want to be.
Sure, no, you can have like a meat pie, like a handheld meat pie. Sure. But
If you're a gross person.
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
Ugh.
what are you talking about?
A hot pocket?
If you're a hobbit, you eat a meat pie.
A Hot Pocket is not a meat pie.
Yes, it is.
No, a Hot Pocket is a Hot Pocket.
A hot pocket is a meat pie.
Ugh.
There's a hashtag.
Look at what you did. You come in here and you start all these arguments.
You were asking me controversial questions.
I don't remember that. What else should we get into? We got like, I don't know, 10 minutes left.
Whoa, we got 10 whole minutes.
I know. What do you want to talk about? I should have prepared some. I don't know. What's going on with you? Let's get an update on you. The
Well,
people
Brett.
want to know.
I've been sitting a lot.
There was a horrible internet rumor that you died.
Oh, that wasn't a rumor.
Really?
You've been brought back to life.
No.
He's
So ghosts are real.
Oh, that was another one.
Marty hasn't been to this studio in 15 years.
That was another debate on this show.
Oh, what, am I dead?
No,
No, we all knew the answer to that.
we already know. Yeah, we already got the answer to that a long time ago.
LOL. My
Lol.
soul is black.
No, are ghosts real?
No.
Right.
Because Santa's not real. You notice how I turned to these two? 'Cause
Oh no!
I knew it.
Are you kidding me right now?
Are you telling me Santa is real?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I
you
will
got a
stab
lot
you
of
in the
toddlers?
eyeball.
Got a lot of toddlers listening to the
He
show?
lives in the hearts of all of us, Marty.
He died for our sins, Santa did.
Santa's realness is on a spectrum.
That's true. Saint Nick?
Saint Nick. All right, wait.
Hope
Back
was
to
you
what were we talking about? Oh, I was
What's
going to
new?
get an update on you.
Ghosts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's going on with you? What's new with you? People out there, like, we were getting tweeted a lot, like, is Marty dead? What happened?
Yeah.
And I was like, he might be. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while. And then he
You know-
shows up this morning.
We had talked multiple times.
And what's going on with you?
We talk all the time. You and I.
We talk on a minute-to-minute basis.
I've finished another song.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's done.
When do we get to hear it?
What month is it?
It's March something.
Okay, so probably next month sometime.
All right. Nice.
Yeah,
You gonna come back and tell us all about it? We can play it on the show.
sure, I'll do that.
Nice.
It's good. I'm excited about it. I started working with a new producer. I produce everything myself, as you know.
Yeah. You don't need any of this working with people.
No, well, you can't anymore, guys. You can't work with anyone anymore. You gotta do it yourself because no one cares about you. Right? You specifically, Brett?
Well, nobody. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, like,
Doesn't care.
that,
you
I think
die.
that's true. Like, you have to just do your thing.
Oh.
Because wait, no, seriously, wait, hold on. Let's
I
let's
agree.
get serious for a second. Like, I think that. Like, at the end of the day, you have to make your own thing, and you have to really, you have to focus on you because honestly, like, nobody else cares. Like, they're all doing their own things, and I mean, people care about you, obviously.
I don't
like,
think so.
No, they do as a person. They don't want to see you harmed or whatever.
Well, of course.
But as in terms of like your career, in terms of whatever, like you're on your own. Everyone's on their own.
The world's full of people that are willing to not text you back or email you back.
Right.
And in the industry I'm in, it's hard to get stuff done with those kind of people.
Right.
I mean, they're the worst.
Well, because they get busy with their own thing because they care about them.
And especially in this city, it's like, well, I've kind of got to take care of myself first because it's a tough game, a little cutthroat. So I was kind of a few years back, I was like, F this. I'm going to start doing it all myself so I don't have to worry about other people.
Right.
Since then, been producing my own stuff. And now I'm kind of like cooking with gas on it a little bit. I got one after another after another.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, because that's the thing. The flip side of deciding to be out there on that island by yourself is that it takes a little bit longer to make the hut and make the fire and catch the I don't know what fish or whatever. Like, so it takes a little bit longer, but once you get it going and once you get a system, then now we're cooking, baby.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah. I still got a lot to learn. I mean, people spend their whole lives getting good at this.
Sure.
But I'm pretty good, and when you start, I work with other producers too. So like, I'll do all the heavy lifting myself, the tedious stuff, and then if I want it, like,
something
fine
fine-tuned.
Something perfect. I sent it to my new guy.
Nice.
He's a good guy.
I got a guy.
He lives in like Central California, so he thinks I'm super rich and famous because he lives in a third world country,
known as what is
Mehmet.
it up there? Yeah,
Irwindale. And so he's like, absolutely, sir. Can't wait. So,
nice.
all right.
Good, man. Well, I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's good. What's it going to be called? You got a title?
It's called Two Fools.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I like to make it tough for people with speech impediments. Two fools. Two fools.
It is kind of hard to say. I was
It
going to
is.
say two fools. Two fools. Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Get it in your heads, people.
TWO fools.
Yes.
Yeah.
As in two of them.
Multiple.
As in you are two.
Huh?
TWO.
What? That doesn't matter. Nobody can spell anyway anymore.
Who cares? What's the point of spelling?
It all doesn't matter.
Is anybody worried about that? That we're just going to forget how to spell?
Yes.
No, because I do speak to text, and it's always fine.
Oh, you're one of those people?
If I can't spell it, I just like go.
Oh, you do it only if you can't spell it?
Yeah.
She's like yelling at. You just see Katie yelling at her phone all the time. Restaurant.
Restaurant is one of
Restaurant.
them.
Yeah, but how bad is your spelling?
Definitely.
That your phone can't predict what you're trying to say.
It's not good. It's not good.
This is what's crazy about the iPhone is I always type in restaurant like REST and the phone just doesn't fill in restaurant.
Just remember it ends with aunt.
Ah.
Like AUNT.
I see.
And so now you got RESTARAUNT, right?
This was
Katie and I
sixth
took
grade spelling with
Katie
Marty
and I
Shannon.
took spelling tests on the show and we did terribly.
Oh, yeah.
We got about the same score
It was
3
bad.
times.
Do you know that I famously think Brett is the worst borderline illiterate speller? And
We
you
should take
scored
another
the
spelling
same?
test today.
I'm pretty bad.
I know.
I can read pretty well. I just can't spell.
I don't think you read very well either. Because I've seen you read stuff. We did 100 plus episodes
Yeah.
of the other podcast.
115.
You wrote and read every time.
Yeah, it's always touch and go.
He was reading that.
That was an example. All right. Well, I gotta. Speaking of reading, I have to read this and wrap it up. Anything else you wanna cover?
Do not talk about cake bams while I'm here.
Ouch.
I'm kidding. Cake bams were our first sponsor. on
That's
our
right.
old-
Yeah, they're sponsoring the show now too.
I like cake bams. I like that lady.
Yeah, they are delicious.
It's a nice lady that runs the company. Buy some
All right. I think we covered it.
cake bams, or
No, you in general.
all right,
Stop by anytime
Great.
and come back more often.
we'll do.
All right.
Next week for two fools.
Two fools.
Two fools. Two
Oh yeah,
fools.
because next week is next month.
Yep.
Don't take what I say too
Fools.
to heart.
To some word I can't spell in my iPhone. Literally.
That was the name of one of my albums. Literally, seriously, I'm not kidding. My second album is called Literally. I'm not kidding.
That's a wrap, everybody.
Oh. Wait. I had it all already. I had my finger on the button. Go again. Literally.
He's got to do the joke again.
Literally.
My last second album was called Literally. I'm being serious. I'm not kidding.
That's a wrap, everybody, on another edition of the Brett Davern Show. Thank you out there for listening live on Adobe Radio. Subscribing. On YouTube, iTunes, or wherever you get podcasts. And if you like what you heard, tell a friend, for God's sake.
Tell them.
People, listen to me. The only way this thing is going to grow and the only way that we can add more members to our cult, family, is by you spreading the word. This is a pyramid scheme in which I am on top. And I'd like to stay that way. And I need all of you to fill out the rest of the pyramid and support me from below. So go tell a friend. Say goodbye, Producer Katie.
Goodbye.
Producer Katie's on Twitter and Instagram at Katie LeClaire. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at BDav. You can follow the show on any social media, including Facebook at Brett Davern Show. Today's guests, Presley Tennant, first of all, can be found on Instagram at Presley Tennant, PresleyTennant. Today's other guest, who is much, much more than the other guest, can be found on all social media at Marty _Shannon. SHANNON.
Out of the park, Brett.
Yeah. Killed it. Crushed it.
Like every time.
Marty, I think everyone knows it, but I'm just going to say it as a matter of public record on the internet, so you know it's true. I love you.
Oh. I love you too.
Got it.
TWO.
Fool.
Keep it locked to Adobe Radio all day for, great music and other great shows coming up. 8 o'clock Eastern tonight, Anticast.
I think it's the premiere.
That's the band Anti-Flag. They have a new show on Adobe Radio, and it's a podcast, and it's called Anticast. Check it out tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Also, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Hostage Radio. The Master Debater lives on with his show Hostage Radio, so check that out.
It's a girls episode.
Support all things Nice Guy Digital and Adobe Radio. Once again, for Katie and Boy Wonder and Matt Adocious and Presley Tennant and Marty Shannon and everyone who sent in their Fan Request Fridays, I am Brett, and I'm reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. That was our show. Good night. Santa is real.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow on Adobe Radio Live, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.